Good morning, late Zoomers and YouTube friends. There's the workout. If you'd like to be on the list that gets that even before this goes out, send me a message. Trainer Steve, Gmail. You know the drill. All right, Monday, November 1st. Grab your big ball. Where we're starting. Y's, T's, and W's. 8 reps. Gonna move right through this thing today. So remember, thumbs up. Squeeze up ear level. Don't let your arms drop as you move into the T. Pause at the T. Thumbs are still up. Squeeze back in the W like you're trying to put your elbows or your pinkies together. Reset. Y, T, and W. This is a perfect speed for this. Pausing at the Y, pausing at the T, and squeezing back in that W. Slower might even be better. Going faster? No. Adding weight. 1 or 2 pounds maybe. Not really worth it. Generally the form compromises too quickly. And we don't need that to happen. Let's do one more. Big Y. T. Squeeze into that W. All right, we're going to try something kooky today. We've been doing the pike ups on the TRX. We're going to try it on the ball. It's the same thing. Instead of my feet being held by straps, my feet are being held up by a ball. Now, we can go straight arms or forearms, just like we do with the TRX. Same thing, keep the legs straight. Pull up, up, up. The goal is to get the hips over the shoulders, over the elbows. Or, if we're in that straight arm position, same idea. For 8 reps. Big thing here is keeping the legs straight. Don't let the legs bend. You're pulling with the abs up high. So yeah, that's a little bit of work. Same thing with the TRX. You could go either way. If your TRX is hanging, feel free to use it. Reverse crunch with the ball, 13 reps. Arms back. If you have an anchor, use it. If you don't, do the best you can. But if you're struggling with this, put an anchor behind you. It could be a chair, a stair, a desk, or bed. It doesn't really matter. Somebody's ankles. A kettlebell. It should go without saying that we are squeezing the ball between our heels and our butt. We're not pinching the ball between our legs, right? Nobody's done that, right? Of course, you can't do this without exhaling on the way up. Nice and slow, just like the pill bug. Curl up into a ball, and then release that ball. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Make it agonizing. I think we need 2 more, but I'm not sure. Haven't been counting. We'll do 2. Well, 1 more here. There we go. All right. That's about 13 of those. Now look at that. Runner back still. Glute bridge, single leg. Free leg wherever you need it. Don't let the ball move. The ball does not move. Your hips will raise and lower. Try to maintain your pelvic tilt. Tap and down. That's 5, 6, 7, and again, this could be done on the TRX. 8. Single foot in the strap, it works. You may have to adjust the length a little bit, fiddle with it, but it depends, on your setup. And then the same thing would apply if the strap would not move. So when we're working with these unstable things, sometimes it's about it just being an unstable support. And your job is to make it stable. So our hamstrings, calves, hips, core, everything's working harder to do this than it would on a box. I think this is 8 right here. Okay. Upside down squats. Look, we don't have to get up yet. Am I being nice in this workout or what? Now you remember these, right? Gonna get into a shoulder stance, so yoga, a little bit. Almost like plow. You're gonna support your low back or hips, like so. Try and find a straight line. Pull the toes into the shin. Pull your knees to your nose. Press the ceiling up through your heels. Right? I'm fully extending, right? All the way down. Press all the way up. Squeeze the glutes, lock the thighs, everything. Squeeze. And then pull back down. And just imagine you're pushing the ceiling away. You're lifting the ceiling. If you're outside, you're pushing the clouds away. Squeeze up, flex the glutes, get it all hard. Tight, squeeze, push, push, push. You can't see how many we're supposed to be doing. Wait a minute. Oh, 8. We must have done 8. And just gently come down. It's a little bit of yoga. A lot of range of motion. Upside down squat. Oh, overhead close squat. So, if you forgot your stick, you can do what we used to call a Y squat. If you have a belt handy or a rope, grab it, put some tension on it. But remember, and here, look, I've got conveniently, there's a good old yoga strap right here. Look at that. So I'm just going to grab this, hold it overhead, bring my feet together. Feet are touching, knees stay touching, up and down, right? And so you can see from the side, your goal here is to keep your arms in line with your ears or behind ever so slightly. And still get nice and deep into that squat. I think we're doing 13 of these. Really wanted to work your shoulders a bit. So try to find that position where the shoulders start to fall back more and more. It can be helpful to start looking up, and even with just your eyes. Not so much cranking your neck back, but looking up with your eyes. I think we need 5 more. If you're feeling these in your shoulders, you should be. If you're not, try pulling back a little further. Or, if you're really good at these, I don't know if I've got any clients with that kind of mobility, but if you're really, really good, you'll be able to get your arms, this wide and still keep them in position to maintain that squat. I don't think I know those people. All right, ab rollouts. Handy ab wheel. Almost at the ready. So we're doing 8 reps again. If you have to take a break, take a break. Right? Your start position, remember, is with the hips fully extended, so your glutes are squeezed, you're in a pelvic tilt, shoulders above the axle of the wheel. And then you're just going to start extending, keeping the glutes tight, 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 even tighter, and pull back. Arms stay straight, wrists stay straight. Abs stay tight and braced. Tight and braced. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the glutes. As you get ready to pull back, squeeze even harder the glutes to protect your back. Talk about this every time. If you've heard it once, you've heard it every time we've done these. Do not hurt your back. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. Train smart and safe. And if you can't maintain it anymore, stop. Call that a day. I think I need 2 more reps. Okay. Well, that's done. Goblet squat with a turn. We all know this simple drill. Bells up in the goblet. Down and up. Little turn to the left, little turn to the right. 5 each side. Nice and gentle. If you're using a really light weight, you could reach it forward as you turn. That's 3. Last 2. Okay. And we're keeping up with some twists. Grab the ball again. Head, neck, and shoulders are supported for the Romanian twist. If you get your med ball handy, feel free to bring it up here, above your chest. I want you to focus on keeping that pelvic tilt, hips high, through the entire set. Don't let the hips drop. Don't let the hips drop. Get yourself turned over that ball. You want to try and turn 90 degrees. You may not, but that's the goal. Little rotations. Small rotations here to bigger rotations as we move up the back. When you put them all together, we can actually exceed 90 degrees from hip to shoulder. Unless we're tight and locked up. I think we've done 8. Okay. And then finish off with something to kind of loosen us up again and keep the heart rate up. Reverse lunge with a twist. So now we step back, we reach across the forward leg towards the sky, back arm, grab that ankle. Okay, we got 8 per side. Feel the stretch. Feel the stretch. Squeeze this glute. Reach through that stretch. Keep the heart rate high by alternating legs. We're stretching out a little bit. Right? Reverse crunch. Loosens up the back. This loosens up the front. The squat loosens up the hips, especially the upside down squat. Pike ups. Pike ups and rollouts. They can loosen up anything for me. Okay, I think this is the last one. All right. How many rounds? I don't know. That took us 13 minutes. So, 1, 2 would be appropriate. It depends on your day and what you got lined up next. If you got to go, I don't know, hike Kilimanjaro, you're warmed up, go. But if you're going to sit on your butt and stare at a computer screen the rest of the day, do 2 more sets. And if you really want to make it a great day, try to insert one of those sets in at lunch and one in the mid-afternoon. It'll perk you right up. You get more work done. Think on that, YouTube.